Hey guys, welcome to Turns 37. Today I'm reviewing this, which is the Transformers Bumblebee movie Ironhide, and this is pretty cool. Really blessed. Found this today. We got some pretty cool artwork of Bumblebee, the Energon Igniters, Transformers, and Ironhide. So yeah, nice quick review in the box. We have a picture of his vehicle mode down here. On the side we have some artwork for him, and then on the back we have how he transforms and works. So yeah, let's open this up. So, here we have Ironhide, and yeah, he's pretty cool. I like the detail on his face. I think it looks really nice. He's got the black helmet with the silver on his mouth and the blue eyes. It looks really cool. Then I like how kind of like the truck, the front of that comes up in here. I think it looks pretty neat. He also has some nice little detailings and little edges in his arms, which are cool. On this side he has a hand, and on this side he has like a cannon hand, and this looks really cool. It's got this silver detailing on it. Looks pretty awesome. I like how they did that. And his feet are pretty cool. You can see they've got some silver here and there. Not incredibly detailed, but you know, for the most part, pretty nice. And yeah, you can see the back. I think it looks good. One thing I really like about this is, and with some of these, like the more kind of like basic ones, you can just kind of look on its back and be like, oh, this is what it's supposed to be. But with this one, they kind of flipped it around a little bit, and I always like when they do that. So I think they did a good job for the most part with that, and how it looks in robot mode. I don't believe the head moves at all, but in terms of articulation, you do have a free 60 at the arms. I believe they're on ball joints, so they can also swing out a little bit. The elbows also are hinged, so that's good. And the legs do come out to the sides, I think, but that is mostly it for articulation. So pretty good. And yeah, moving on to the vehicle mode. And here we have the vehicle mode. Looks pretty nice. It's red and black. I like the front. It's got some nice silver on it. Looks pretty cool. I also like these kind of like exhaust type pipes on the front. They look pretty cool. Then you can kind of see the flatbed of the truck, which is pretty neat. The windows are pretty cool. They're solid black. It's got some little mirrors and stuff on the side. Over here on the side, we have an Autobot symbol, which is pretty cool. I like that they included that. And yeah, for the most part, this is pretty neat. It is similar to some of the other ones of this size where you like push down on like the back or something and it exposes an action feature, which is these blue kind of like cannon turbine things, and they look pretty cool. You can also put the Energon igniter into that and kind of allow it to actually roll, which I think is pretty neat. And unlike some of the other ones that they've made, this one does include an Energon igniter, which I think is pretty neat. And part of the reason, I kind of complained about some of them, but I think for the most part, this is pretty cool. And it's having some problems. Some of these don't always work right away on the first attempt. So that's a little frustrating, but for the most part, most of them work, just it takes a little bit longer. It can also be the surface, because I know some of these were messing up when I was using them on this service, but not necessarily from the other ones. So it could just be the surface that I'm using this on, but then it works just fine. So sometimes they take a little messing around with. Here's a comparison with the one-step type size hot rod, and you can see the size comparison between these two is pretty good. They do work together pretty well, and yeah, overall I think this is pretty neat. I think they did a good job with it, and definitely recommend it. Thanks for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.